Hello, all, very good morning. Shall we start up? Hello. Yeah. Okay. You're able to see my screen, right? Okay. So far, we were discussing like little bit brief introduction about VB scripting. After that, data types, variables, arrays. Okay. So this is what we discussed. Okay. Then we can move little bit uh, in detail about like VB scripting. So VB script operators, as any of the programming language, if we take every programming language, you come across like operators, right? Exactly, in VB script also you come across different types of operators. So those are nothing but like arithmetic operators, comparison operators, concatenation operator, and logical operators. So after that, we'll try to see like conditional statements and iterative statements. Okay. So operators, if you take like any of the mathematical operations you have to perform, so operators plays major role. So in VB script, there are four types of operators you will come across. So arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, and concatenation operators. Okay. So arithmetic operators, if we take exponentiation, okay, 2 to the power 3, that kind of operations you have to perform is you can go for like exponentiation. So plus is for addition, minus is for subtraction, star is for like multiplication. So this is for division, integer division, slash is for like integer division. So backslash is for like floating point numbers you have to divide, means you can go for like floating division. Mod is nothing but like modulus, remainder, and something you will come across, right? So this is for like remainder, it will give you that is nothing but like modular. Okay. So these are the arithmetic operators you will come across. Comparison operators, so equal to, less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to, and in operator, one more operator you will come across. So in operator I will explain you while telling like iterative statements, there will get a chance to use like in operator. So not equal to, this is the symbol we use in VB script for not equal to. Okay. So this is for like less than or equal to, greater than or equal to. So these are the operators. I believe like I don't want to go for in detail, right? So these operators you can try it out once. Okay. So logical operators. So logical operators are nothing but like and, or, not. So if you go for like and, if you say like and if uh, a equal to true, b equal to true. Okay. So if this is the situation, if a and means this is the operator you can use. If a and b, then oh, what happened? Hmm. Something wrong. Okay, just a second. uh, oh god. This is the problem. Okay. So here you see, if both are same and condition, it will get true. Okay. So if one is true, one is false. Okay. So like this you can go for. Okay. So and means star you can remember, r means plus you can remember. So 0 means false, 1 means true. Okay. Then what I do is both I will make it like true. Okay. So 1 plus 1, 2 you will come across. 2 means except 0, whatever the value you are getting, that one you can consider as true. Okay. Except 0, 2 or 3 or whatever the value you are getting, that one you can consider as true. Okay. So in even in both the cases true if it is r. Okay. It will get execute, the condition gets true, it will get execute before else portion. Okay. Why? True. Okay. So this is nothing but like and or. Then one more you will come across, so that is nothing but like not. Okay. Okay, this is just opposite, it is just opposite, not a. If a is true, then it will get false, so not a will get false, it will go after else portion. Okay. So not case, if it is true it will get false, if it is false it will get true. Okay. I didn't saved. Okay. N true. What is this? Oh, a is true, right? So here you have to give not. Okay. N false. Okay. So if we give like for a false, why? So j false means not a true, right? So it will get displayed by then true. Okay. So this is nothing but like and or not, and one more operator you will come across, that is nothing but like XOR, exclusive OR. Okay. So in exclusive OR, remember both are same. Okay. Then the result will be false. Okay, just a second. Okay. So remember, if both are same, then the result will be fail. This is the shortcut you can remember. Okay. So if one is true, one is false, the result will get false. Sorry, but the result will get true. Okay. Here A is false, B is true. So the exclusive OR what is doing? Is getting true. True, right? Okay. True. Okay. So I will make it opposite. A is true now, B I am making false. Now what will happen, you see, I said right, one is true, another one is false, so result will get exclusive OR will return true. Okay. Both are same, the result will get false. Okay. So the result will get false. Okay. Meanwhile you can give either true also. If both are same, the result will get false. Okay. So this one normally you may come across situation like not, and, or. You never get a chance to go for like exclusive or. Okay, you never get a chance to go for like exclusive or. Try to remember like and, or. Okay, sometimes you may get a chance even not as well. Okay, but you never go for like exclusive or. But if you remember, it's better. Just that's it. Okay, conditional statements. Then we can go for conditional statements. Okay, so what I do is operators, okay, the conditional statements you come across in VB script are there are 4 types of conditional statements you will come across. Okay, one more operator you come across, that is nothing but like concatenation operator. Sorry, I forgot. Concatenation operator is bit important, so you will get a chance mostly to use. I will try to explain like concatenation operator, then I can go for arithmetic conditional statements. Okay, so here message box, this one normally you will use mostly for validating value of a particular object. Okay, so that one you can go for like message box. Let us suppose a equal to 10, b equal to 20, sum equal to a plus b. Now you have to display sum means just you can give sum. If you display sum like this 30, what, how you can understand? So what is this 30? You cannot understand this is not a good way, right? So instead of displaying 30, what you can give is like you can give some description. The sum of two numbers, the sum of two numbers a comma b is, okay, if you give like this it will be little bit meaningful, right? If you give like this it will be little bit meaningful. Okay, you can understand better. If you go for now, oh, the sum of two numbers equal to a plus b. So the purpose of sum is the purpose of ampersand. Ampersand you can call in VB scripting as like concatenation operator. Okay, so it will concatenate two strings. It will concatenate two strings. Okay, okay, so message box is for displaying your result, okay, output to your screen. Okay, so one more function you will come across, so that is nothing but like input box. That is nothing but like input box. So when you can go for input box is like here you are passing a comma b. If you execute how many times, always it will take for a 10, for b 20, but I have to give data during runtime. I have to provide data for the variables like a comma b during runtime. So how I can pass is like input box. Okay, so enter a value, enter a value. Okay, similarly enter b value. Okay, so input box, with the help of input box you can give data for a specific variable during runtime. Okay, so if I execute now, it's asking for enter a value. Okay, so now I am passing 23 for a, for b 32, for A 23, for B 32 I am passing. The result will get displayed how much? 66, sorry 55, right? 32 23 55 it will get displayed. What is displaying? Surprisingly 23 32. Is this expected? No, right? So remember, whenever you are passing value to any variable with the help of like input box, it will take as string type by default. Okay, see here I am giving 100 for A, for B 200. My result it should give like 300, but surprisingly it's giving 100 and 200. Why? What is the purpose of ampersand? Plus, normally plus it will concatenate two strings. Whenever you are passing two strings, it will merge those two strings and give you. Okay, so here also is doing same stuff. So whenever you are passing any value through input box, it will consider as like strings. So you have to convert into integer means CINT. Okay, CINT you can give it up. What it will do is, whatever the value you are giving, that one string to integer it will convert. String to integer it will convert. Okay, so now I am giving 100 for A, for B I am giving 200. Okay, now it's giving correct result. So this is what one important point you have to remember while using input box. Okay, so this is how you can go for like using input box. Okay, okay, so this is not, these one normally message box and input box, you can call them as in VB scripting front as interaction functions. Interaction functions. Okay, these two, input box and message box, these two functions you can call it as interaction functions. For interacting, these functions are helping you, right? So that's why you are calling it as interaction functions. Okay, then what I do is, okay, I will save it. Conditional statements, then we can go for like conditional statements. Okay, I forgot to tell this one, right? Okay, just a second. Concatenation operator and. Okay, so here the sum of two numbers equal to what it will give. If I execute, okay, the thing is you have to comment. Okay, that is the problem. What is this? No, what is this? something wrong at that time. Okay, okay, it's given 46, but little bit in detail more I have to give. The sum of two numbers a, what are the values you are passing, okay, and okay, if you give like this it will be like little bit meaningful, right, more meaningful. Okay, so to concatenate two strings you can go for like ampersand. The sum of two numbers, what it will do is whatever the value you are passing, that value it will give, whatever the value you are passing be in between and it will give you. Okay, I will just show you. See, I am passing 100, 200, okay, 300. The sum of two numbers 100 and 200. So whatever the numbers you are giving runtime, those numbers is giving displaying here. Okay, so this is the advantage of like concatenation operator. Mostly you will get a chance to use. Okay, very recently, very frequently you will get a chance to use like ampersand operator. Okay, very useful. This is nothing but like interaction functions. Then you can go for like conditional statements. So in sometimes you may get a chance to execute specific statements, depends on condition. Okay, so at that time you can go for like any one of these conditional statements. Okay, so why we were discussing operators like arithmetic operators, comparison operators, logical operators, that's why we explained this one is because of this one. Okay, sometimes you may come across situation. Let us suppose you are applying for job. Okay, you are applying for job. What is your prerequisite? What is your age minimum? You should be having 18 years. Then only you will be eligible for applying the job. Okay, that kind of situation you have to go means you can go for like conditional statements. Okay, so there are four types of conditional statements you come across: simple if else statement, nested if, and select case. So these are the four types of conditional statements you come across. Syntax, if you go if expression, statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement n. Okay, so here you have to pass expression. If condition gets true, then only it will get execute these statements. If condition gets false, it won't get execute these statements. Okay, so if condition is true, it will get execute these statements. If condition false, it don't get execute these statements. Okay, here in between if and n if, you can give either single statements or set of statements. It's your wish. Okay, so in between if and end if statements, in between those two, okay, so you can give either single statement or multiple statements, and exactly this is the syntax you have to follow. Here if then end if are nothing but like reserved words, also you can consider as keywords. Okay, so I come here. So what I do is I will define a dim int as. Why I am giving int, why I am prefixing int for as, I have explained at that point of time. Okay, so there I am going to store like integer kind of value. So int as, I will pass data through input box, enter your as. Okay, if int is, just give me a second. Okay, so and one more thing is like here input box, whenever I give, it will take like string, right? It will take string. So what I have to do is I have to make it as like what I do, I have to convert into integer. Okay, so c, and you have to convert string to integer means cint, this is the function you can use. Okay, cint, if int is greater than 18, then message box eligible for applying job. Okay, okay, your age is 34, you are eligible for applying the job. Okay, so this point of situation you can go for this is the point of job. Okay, so in case if your age is having to just, okay, it doesn't give you, it go, it, the condition gets false. So the condition gets false means it don't go inside of this loop. Okay, so this is the kind of situation you can go for like if statement. Okay, very simple statement. So this one you can call it as like if then statement or simple if. So here in between if and end if statements, either you can give single statement or multiple statements, it's your wish. Okay, okay, but my requirement is like if yes I'm giving like less than 18, at that time even it should display like you are not eligible for job. At that point of time you can go for like else portion, else. Okay, so you will get display the statement like okay, you are not eligible for applying the job. If I execute, so I am giving 34, you are eligible for job. Okay, eligible for applying job. So I'll try to execute once again, I am giving just 12, not eligible for applying the job. Okay, so this is how you can go for. Okay, so here if else statement portion, if condition gets true, then before else statement, that means one block of statements gets executed. If condition false, after else portion gets executed. This is very simple. So you just to practice it up once or twice. If you are not from computers background, it will give you like very clear description. Okay, so int is, what are the ages are giving, so depends on the condition. One here if else condition, if else statement, you are passing two set of statements. Okay, so here you are having two branches, so before else and after else. Depends on the condition you are passing, it will get execute one branch of statements. So if condition is true, so before else gets execute, if condition is false, after else gets execute. Okay, so one more simple example I will tell you. You want to find biggest of two numbers, you want to find biggest of two numbers. Okay, so you have to read two numbers, enter number A, enter number B. Meanwhile the variable I will change B. So if int A B, okay, if int A greater than B, then what it will display, A is B. If you want to give more description like A ampersand is big, else Okay, B is big. Okay, what I will do, okay, variable declaration is optional. Okay, so I will okay, what I am giving 23, then eligible for applying the job, it will go for like A, you have to enter now. 32 I am entering for A, 12 I am entering for B. So 32 is big. I am passing 32 and 12. In between those two, 32 is big. Okay, so I'll try to execute once again. I will give 12 for A is not eligible for applying the job. Then 21 I will give and 12. 21, 12. So 21 is big. This is what you want, right? So if else, okay, here you will get like 2 persons. Here this expression is optional. Okay, if expression, then else. Even you want to give, you can give it up. Else if expression also you can give it up, but it is optional. Okay, so this one I can do like square brackets. Square brackets you are giving means that is optional. Okay, so this is one more statement you can get. So if condition expression gets true, before else gets false, after else gets executed. So this is nothing but like if else. Okay, now your requirement is you have to find biggest of 3 numbers. You have to find biggest of 3 numbers. How you can find out? Now one more number you have to pass like C, read, enter value for C. Okay, if A greater than B and int A greater than int C. Then A is big, right? Int A greater than B and int A greater than C. Okay, A greater than B and A greater than C, then A is big. Else if int B greater than A and C, no sorry, B greater than C, then B is big. Else C is big. Okay, else C is big. So here you are passing nested if is nothing but like inside if you are using one more if, or you will get multiple if statements. Okay, so syntax, exact syntax I have to come up for if else statement means nested if. Okay, the exact syntax I have to come up means how I can come up is okay, here only I will come up with if expression, then if expression, then statements else if expression, then statements end if. Okay, end if, else end if. Okay, so here you see okay, this is one if statement. So for this if this is the else, then this is the end if. Inside if you are coming up with like one more if. For this if this is the end if, for this if this is the end if. Okay, this is one way of coming up with like your nested if statement. This is one way of coming up with your if nested if statement. Another way, here whatever the way I come up for biggest of three numbers, the way I come up. Okay, so if a greater than b, a greater than c, then these statements. If this is one condition, it's not like two conditions, one condition you can think about it. Okay, so then else if statements, else statements. This is another way of coming up with like your nested if. Whatever the way you feel comfortable, you can come up with. Okay, so what are the data you are passing? Here if else statement you come across like two branches, but in nested if there is no restriction like how many branches you have to come up with. Depends on the situation, it may get vary, but in this scenario you are getting three branches, but in another scenario it depends on your requirement, your logic. It may come across 4 or 5 or 6 or 10 also you can come up with. Okay, absolutely no issue. So how many you want you can come up with. Okay, so this is how you can come up with like your nested if. How many ifs you are coming up with, not a problem, but from multiple branches of statements, one branch of statements gets executed. Okay, so here three branches I am executing, I am putting. So from these three branches, depends on the data you are passing, it will get execute one branch of statements, one branch of statements it will get execute. Okay, if I execute just a second. Mm, what is wrong? Okay, so here if statements you are giving 2, right, but it's little bit confusion. Okay, so but you don't want to give, like in C or C++, I believe you don't want to give one more if. This one you don't want to give, but in VB script they come up with like this. Okay, so the syntax you have to remember, no other option. Okay, so here you are passing 3 values. Okay, so I will re-execute once again. So 23 I am giving, not eligible for applying the job. Then I am passing 200, 300, 100. I am passing 100, 200, 300. 300 is big, is displayed. Okay, fine, that is working fine. I am executing once again, not eligible for applying the job. Okay, I am passing 200, 200, 200. 200 is big. Okay, is this correct? And one more thing, 100, 200, 100, 200 is giving 200. Is this correct? 100, 200, 200 I am giving. It's not right. So if this is the situation, your result will give you like 200. You will enter two numbers, so B and C both are same. Like that it should return you. Like that you have to come up with your logic. This function, it doesn't work in case of you are passing two values equal. Two same values you are passing means it doesn't work. That is what you have to remember. Okay, so this is nothing but like your nested if. Then like this you may come across so many if else statements, but you are getting more and more branches means your logic gets very complex. You have to handle means even is very difficult. So to handle that kind of situation, you want that kind of situation means you can go for like switch statement. Okay, so you can go for switch statement. Switch or select case you will come across. I will always get select case. Okay, not switch. In VB script you will get like select case. Okay, so your requirement is like you have multiple branches. So what I am giving is like integer or not integer, dim int string color. Okay, so select color case red. If you are given red, message box should display red. Red you are choosing. Okay, so then blue, then violet, green. What else you can give? What else colors? Pink. Okay, so you have multiple branches of statements. So you have to choose one branch from multiple available branches. So at that time you can go for like select case. Okay. Okay. So in case you were not given correct value, then at that time it can go for like, okay. Hmm. I forgot syntax. Let me check it up syntax. Okay. Each and everything I have given very detailed. Okay. You can go through the material whatever I have shared. Each and everything in detail I have shared with examples. See, fine, right? Yeah, the syntax whatever I come up that is correct. Only thing is case else. Okay. So try to give next line. No, this is not the case. I am passing in double quotes. Fine, right? Semicolon I am giving extra. Very notepad. Okay, so green, violet. Okay, okay. The thing is, whatever I am giving, this is VB script. What is the case I have given here? That one is in QTP. There may be syntax error between VB script and QTP. That's why it may be creating problem. You are getting my point, right? So whatever the syntax here I come up with, this is QTP. This code, anybody open QTP? It may, this code may work in QTP, but VB script, once I save in notepad, dot VBS means it may save in like VB script, right? So here you have to pass like VB script syntax. Whatever I am passing, it is QTP syntax. Okay, that's why it may be causing the error. Okay, so just to check it up. Okay, that might be the error. So next class I will open QTP, right? So at that time I will show you. Okay, I will show you either it is QTP error or VB script error. I will confirm in next class. Okay, switch select case as of now you can put it up. So but that is the purpose of select case is like you are having multiple colors, right? So whatever the color you give, that color gets selected. This one even with if else statement also you can come up with nested if. Okay, but complex gets too much large. Okay, it will get very complex. So that's why, okay, in this kind of situations it's better to go for like select case. This kind of situations it's better to go for like select case. Okay, syntax each and everything is perfect. Okay, but only the thing is that might be the reason. I will show you that one. Okay, so these are nothing but like your conditional statements. Okay, so these are nothing but like your conditional statements. Then we have to go for like iterative statements. Okay, iterative statements also you can consider as like loops. Okay, in conditional statements, depends on the condition, one branch of statement gets executed. But in iterative statements, sometimes what will happen is some statements you have to execute repeatedly. Let us suppose your name have to display 100 times. What you have to do? Message box Rama, message box Rama, like that 100 statements you have to give. It's a little bit difficult, right? So how you can handle that one? That one message box Rama you can give in loop. Those how many times you want to display, those many times you can give it up. So that point of situation you can go for like iterative statements. Okay. Okay. It's getting like 10:45. All of you comfortable means now itself I can start up. For me no issues absolutely. Okay, I have unmuted. All of you okay? Shall we continue? What do you say? Some response. For me I can continue, no issues. Sorry? Sorry? Okay. Yeah, Supraja, tell me. Okay. What is the time now, Supraja? Oh, okay, fine, no issues. Yeah, we can finish it up by that time. Okay, 20 minutes is more than enough for that one. Okay, we can finish it up. Okay, okay. I'm continuing. Okay, the purpose of iterative statements is like you have to execute same set of statements again and again. At that point of time you can go for like iterative statements. So in qtp as well, that iterative statements, every programming language you come across as well. Okay, okay, so exactly in qtp also you come across. Qtp means vb scripting also. So these all are the iterative statements you will come across in your qtp. Okay, so first we go for like do statement. Okay, what I do is I'll create one folder, loops. Okay, so I'll place this one here. Okay, so this one I will give like do while. Okay, so do then while, let us suppose you want to display 100 numbers. You want to display 100 number. So what you can do is message box 1, message box 2, message box 3, message box 4, like that usually you have to give. But with the help of iterative statements, very simple way you can come up with. So that is nothing but like int I equal to 0, do what I do is instead of message box I can use like print. Instead of message box I will use print. What is the advantage of print? I will tell you. int I. Okay, so my requirement is like int I equal to 1 to 100 I want to display. 1 to 100 I want to display. Okay, so int I plus 1, int I less than or equal to 100. Okay, my requirement is I have to display 1 to 100. So for that one I am initializing, I am taking one variable with I. Why I am giving int is just a prefix. Here I am going to store like integer kind of data. So 0, do, this is nothing but like do and while. In between these two statements you can give either single statement or set of statements. You can give either single statement or set of statements. Okay, so here I am giving like two statements. So I am incrementing one, I am printing that one, then it will give and verify for condition. If this condition gets true, it will go inside of loop. If this condition gets false, it will come out of the loop. Okay, it will come out of the loop. Okay, so next statement gets executed. Okay, what do you mean by while? While means if you think like meaning while true, that's it. Okay, while this condition satisfies, it will come inside of the loop just. Okay, whenever this condition is true, then only it will come inside of the loop. You think as usual like the meaning of while, you can understand better. Just that's it, very simple way. Okay, you don't want to worry. Okay, so if condition gets true, it will come inside of the loop. If condition gets false, it will come out of the loop. Okay, I am giving saving, then I will execute from here. Syntax is wrong here. In VBScript print may not work, that is the problem. Okay, in VBScript print may not work, so message box you have to give it up. Oh god, I have to click 100 times. I cannot click, I don't have patience. I will kill just, I will give like 10. You want to kill, it's in middle, is running, right? So the execution you have to kill means you can go for like, this is Windows scripting. Okay, Windows script .exe is there, right? You can kill this one. Okay, in middle you have to kill your Windows script execution. So you can go to task manager, wscript.exe, you can kill just end process. Okay, so what I do is instead of 100 I will give just 10. Instead of 100 I will give just 10. So if I execute now 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, that's it, right? That is what your requirement, right? Oh, it's giving 11 also. That means what does it mean? Your condition is wrong. So here it's very simple. Instead of equal to, you can give just less than. That's it. Just less than if you give. If I execute once again, oh, okay, this one I have to execute. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, just that's it. Okay, your requirement is you have to display 1 to 10, so it's displaying. Okay, so this is nothing but like loop while. Okay, do loop while. Okay, this is one syntax. So this is nothing but like condition. Okay, then what I'll do is do until. Okay, so it is just opposite. Do until, okay, condition gets true. If condition gets false, it will go inside of the loop. It's just opposite of your while statement. It's just opposite of your while statement. Okay, so remember until. What do you mean by until? Until this condition gets true, right? Until means until this condition gets true. That means if condition false, it will go inside of the loop. If condition true, it will come out of the loop. You go along with this statement just. Until means until it gets true, it will get executed. That means if this expression gets false, then only it will go inside and execute. Okay, so now I am giving 0. 0 is 0 greater than equal to 10? Is 0 greater than or equal to 10? False. Okay, so initially it will get display 1. I will execute, you will get clear picture. So do until is displaying 1. Okay, so 1 is displaying. Okay, so now int I is having 1. 1 greater than or equal to 10? No, false. If it false, what will happen? It will go inside of the loop. So 1 plus 1, 2. So it's got displayed 2. Okay, so 2 is greater than or equal to 10? Condition is false. It will go inside of the loop. So 2 plus 1, 3. It got displayed 3. Okay, so 3 plus 1, 4. 4 greater than or equal to 10? False. Okay, it will come out of the, it will go inside 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now 9 less than or equal to 10, sorry, greater than or equal to 10. True or false? False. 9 plus 1, 10. Okay, so now it got displayed 10. Now it got displayed 10. Okay, so 10 greater than or equal to 10. 10 greater than or equal to 10 is true or false? True. True, right? So it will come out of the loop. Just that's it. it will come out of the loop, just that's it. Okay, so this is nothing but like do loop until, okay, and do while. Okay, so this is nothing but like do loop, do until, do while. Okay, and here any questions before moving further? I am not moving fast, right? I have unmuted. Anybody having any questions? You are understanding, or it's clear, right? Okay, okay, fine. Okay, so copy, if I go, I am going for copy. What I am doing is just this condition I will give front, just that's it. Okay, so I am giving just front. Okay, so that's it. If I execute, what will happen, you see? Okay, that is what you want, right? So only the difference is in do while situation, the condition verifies at the end. Okay, so I will open. Okay, so here in this case the condition is checking end of the loop. In this case condition is checking at initial position. That's only the difference, except that each and everything is same. That is one point. And another point you have to remember, here if condition gets false, at least once the statements gets executed in do while situation, do loop while situation. Okay, if condition is false, the statements gets executed at least once. Why? The condition is checking at the ending position, right? Okay, so by the time the statements got executed. So if condition fail, still the statements gets executed. But in this case, if condition is false, if expression is false, it won't get executed the statements at least once. So that is only the difference. Okay, meanwhile, like until also, in case of until also same situation. So this condition you can give first, just that's it. That's it. Okay, just that's it. Okay, so what I do is I will close this one. Okay, this is one thing you have to remember. Okay, any questions? I hope you understand. Okay, so now my requirement is I want to display even numbers from 1 to 10. In between 1 to 10 I have to display even numbers. So how can I display? Plus 2, just that's it. Plus 2 if I give, okay, let me execute. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, just that's it, right? So instead of 1 you can give 2, just that's it. Okay, and I plus 2 I am giving. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Okay, now I want to display odd numbers. Okay, 1 you can give, then we'll check it up what it will display. Oh, so here the condition you can change. Meanwhile this one you can put later, just that's it. Okay, you want to display even numbers, sorry, odd numbers. Okay, so I greater than 10, then print I, then you are incrementing. Okay, so 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, that's it you want, right? So even numbers you want to display means, okay, I will make it like this one odd number. So here I will give 2. Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, I will share you this code. Whenever you have questions you can just go through, you will get clear picture. Okay, so this is nothing but like see, do loop while. What it will do? Condition verifies at the end. Do while loop. Condition verifies at the initial position. Exactly. Do loop until. Do until loop. Okay, just that's it. Then one more statement you come across, like for. Okay, for statement is very simple. Okay, so for int I equal to 0, int I equal to plus 1. Syntax I have to check it up. This is the syntax in VB script. No, this is the syntax in 1 to, that is Java syntax. Okay, but in VB script this is very simple syntax. You can go 1 to 10. Okay, so 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10, just that's it. Okay, so which number to which number you have to display, just give just that's it, and this one. Okay, so now this is for displaying 1 to 10. For I equal to 1 to 10, message box int I. What it will do? What is the number range here you are given? That one it will get displayed. Now you want to increment at a time. Syntax I am not sure. Okay, syntax I have to check it up. Oh, syntax here is not there. Just a second. Okay, so plus or minus. Oh, what is giving? Let me check syntax. Okay, step you have to give. Sorry, I forgot. Step you have to give. Step 2. If you give step 2, okay, it will give you like it will integer all like all numbers it will get displayed. Okay, all numbers is displaying, right? See here 1 3 5 7 9, all numbers is displaying. Okay, so you want to display even numbers, so what you have to do? 2 to 10, 2 to 10, so 2 4 6 8 10, but my requirement is 10 to 2 I have to display, down to top to up to down. Okay, so now here is very simple. Instead of plus you can give minus, just that's it, minus 2. Instead of plus you can give just minus 2. Okay, saved, right? Okay, 10 8 6 4 2, just that's it. Okay, so here plus or minus you can give. Okay, so bottom to top or top to bottom also you want to display, means with the help of step and how much you want to increment, you can increment. Okay, so this is step. This is you can use like with the help of for statement, and one more you will come across like in operator. I will save this one. In operator I was discussing, right? So we go for like in operator. So for int I in 1 comma 2 comma 5 comma 7 comma 10. Syntax I forgot. Okay, let me check it up syntax. And one more statement you come across, while and w end. This is also one more syntax. Okay, it's as usual like your do until, do while. Okay, exactly like that you can practice. If you are getting any other problem, I will let you know. Just in oh god, this is the syntax I am sure, but only the thing is something each, I forgot each. Okay, each I have to give for each int in. Okay, okay, then I will look it up this one. What is the syntax? I forgot syntax, but exact syntax I am passing is not okay. I will check it up. Okay, I will show you this one in tomorrow's session. Okay, so these are nothing but like iterative statements you may come across in your real time. Okay, so each also you will get a chance to use. Each you will get a chance to use in your real time. Okay, So these are nothing but like your conditional statements and iterative statements. Okay, so these are nothing but like little bit basics of your VB scripting. Then tomorrow onwards, what will entries like whatever in our syllabus VB scripting, like VB script objects like quick test, internet explorer, file, word, excel, like the so many VB script objects we were having, right? Those one we will be going to discuss tomorrow. Tomorrow onwards it will be very interesting. It's basics, right? If you are aware of basics means it may be little bit boring kind of stuff, but tomorrow it will be very interesting. Okay, please make sure attending. Okay, so this is what I have for today. Okay, before ending our session, any questions, anybody? I have unmuted. Any questions? No. Okay, then that's fine. Thanks for your time. Okay, tomorrow same time we can meet up 9:30. Okay, okay, then fine. Bye.